Everyday conversations. Saying no or refusing politely. In this video, we will look at ways to politely say no or refuse when something is not correct, not possible, or not what you prefer. Let's begin by looking at two situations that require saying no. Do you have any discounts on formal shirts? No, sir. Discounts are for outdated products. We keep only the best and the latest range.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Sia.
Can you help me with this report?
I'm working on something important.
Don't worry, this won't take long.
But
I know you will do it. Thanks, Dave.
did you find anything similar in these interactions? It's the inability to say no in an effective and polite manner. Like most people, Dave failed to say no clearly and ended up working additional hours and feeling frustrated. On the other hand, the store assistant didn't realize the need to be polite while saying no and created a poor impression. Do you know what makes it hard for people to say no? There are many reasons, but the biggest reason is guilt. Most people are scared of hurting the other person's feelings, making him or her upset, or being seen as not helpful. As a result, they end up saying either yes or saying no, but not in a convincing way. Some people also assume that the chance to say no gives them an upper hand in the interaction and end up being rude. Remember, there is nothing wrong in saying no. What's wrong is to say yes when you want to say no, or to say no but in an unclear or rude manner. When you say no, be clear and firm but polite. Share your reasons for saying no and what else you could do if required. Also, ensure your facial expressions are in line with the response. This makes sure people understand and respect your decision. Let's see how Dave should have responded to Sia.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Sia.
Can you help me with this report?
I wish I could, but I am working on something important right now.
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Sorry, Sia, I would like to help, but it will not be possible today. Will it help if I share some old reports with you?
Certainly.
I'm sorry about not being able to help. Let me send you those old reports right away.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. That was an effective way to say no. Dave declined Sia's request, but he was firm and polite. He also shared the reasons for saying no and suggested how he could help. Let's see how this conversation maps to the words model. Dave described the purpose or objective clearly. This set the conversation in the right direction. When saying no, it is important to be clear. Some ways to do this are, thanks for thinking of me, but I really like your idea, but unfortunately, or that's a good suggestion, but it won't be practical. Dave revealed the reason for saying no and shared how he could help Sia. As a result, she didn't feel upset or disappointed. You may have several reasons to say no. It could be lack of time or resources. The offer may be uninteresting. For example, someone asks you to visit a historical place, but you are not interested. Or it may not be what you believe in. For instance, indulging in gossip. Whatever it is, share the reason to help the other person understand your point of view. But make sure what you say doesn't sound like an excuse. Also, avoid over-explaining. It shows that you're feeling guilty. Where possible, suggest the next best option. For example, another time for the task or someone else who could help. Dave debriefed by talking about sending the old reports. After saying no, debrief by restarting your response politely. For example, I'd have definitely been there, but... or confirming what you would do instead. For example, I'll send you some reference samples of the work. Finally, Dave and Sia thanked each other politely and sealed the conversation. Here are some ways to seal a conversation after you say no. Thanks for thinking of me. I will be so disappointed to miss this. Thanks for asking. Or, thank you. I'm sorry that it didn't work out this time. This is important to ensure that the other person doesn't end up feeling upset or hurt. Remember, you cannot agree with people every time. Therefore, it is okay to say no. Just focus on how you say it. Share the reason and what else you could do. Be clear, firm, and polite. Polite responses get everyone's attention. And most importantly, don't forget to choose your words for the right impact.